Imagine spending 10 years with the love of your life, building a family together, and then realizing it was all a facade. On today's case, Mrs. Thompson says that sadly has become her reality. She says she's ready to call it quits and pack her bags if Mr. Okolo doesn't change his misogynistic behavior and start acting like a family man. Let's hear their case.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Starr presiding. Your Honor, this is the case of Thompson versus Okolo.
Thank you. Ms. Thompson, Mr. Okolo. Ms. Thompson, you say you're here because your boyfriend is a misogynistic cheater who is addicted to video games. You say you are done with his deplorable behavior, and if he can't make a change, you're taking your kids and leaving.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Okolo, you say Ms. Thompson is a man-hating cheater herself who is too involved with her family. You say you're tired of the constant judgment, the poor communication, and her obsession with your past.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, well, this sounds like a little bit of a mess. Ms. Thompson, what in the world has brought you here today?
Well, for starters, Daniel and I, we've been through a lot for the last few years we've been together. He doesn't help me clean the house. He doesn't discipline the kids. He plays the game all day, and he cheats.
So the way Ms. Thompson puts it, Mr. Okolo, that doesn't make you such a good partner. What do you say to defend yourself?
Some of those things are true from the past.
Okay.
But recently, I've been in the house. I've been working. I be with my kids. They're always asking for me. They're always asking me to do things. So I'm assuming that means I'm somewhat trying. And on top of that, I recently signed up for school in August to be a LPN, licensed practitioner nurse.
I'm assuming what brought you together was happy times, because as I look over this, you guys have been together for 9 years. You're not married, but you do have 2 children together, and you're still together. So something must have brought you together and are keeping you together. Tell me about that.
Well, he is smart, outgoing, funny, but it's things he's lacking in, like loyalty, just, you know, helping around the house, like being a man. Like when me and him first started, I had to get on to him about taking the trash out. I had my own studio apartment. I let him come stay with me, and like a week later, I had to kick him out.
But how is you talking about loyalty and you just cheated on me?
Uh-oh. I think that you all are making accusations crossing one way and the other. Let's try to get to the bottom of where this is coming from. The first thing I noticed in your complaint, Ms. Thompson, is you say that Mr. Okolo has, quote, shady behavior. What kind of shady behavior is going on in your home?
So I went through his phone about a month ago. And
Why you go through his phone?
I don't know. Something just told me to go look.
I see that's the new thing that young people do, is they go through each other's phones. So the trust, I think maybe I'll do a course on getting back to the trust in a relationship, because from one partner to another, the last thing you want to have to do is look over your shoulder all the time. But there's also, no one wants to have reason to look over their shoulder all the time. So I get you. Ms. Thompson, go ahead.
So he has a group message with his classmates, but he also has another thread in his phone with just one of his classmates, a girl. He's texting, he's DMing, just them two conversating.
So?
Like, what happened to y'all talking in a group message?
Why are you intimidated by his relationship with this young lady? Is there something that has happened in the past that should make you believe that she is more than just a friend or a classmate?
He's cheated multiple times with women at his job. He's a CNA, so he worked with a bunch of women. So I know that, you know, a temptation can arise. So he's cheated with some girl at the job. I caught him texting her on Messenger because I was logged into his Messenger, and I see him messaging her saying, meet me out back.
So you're saying that his behavior in the past with work colleagues has led you to believe that this is just some continuous behavior. Is that fair?
Yep.
Mr. Okolo, do you admit that in the past that you have not been faithful with women colleagues?
Yes, that's true. It was a one-time thing that happened in the past.
He ended up cheating again. and I found out by going to the clinic.
What do you mean by going to the clinic?
I went for my annual checkup, and they said I had chlamydia.
which means
Wow.
not only were you cheating, but you were not being cautious and protective of your relationship. But you had an intimate encounter with someone with a STD and you brought it home to your own house. No, I need to hear yes, ma'am.
Yes, Your Honor. It was a drunk night. I slipped up. I wasn't on my, what they call it, pimping.
So here's my question, because I think this is something that we need to have a real discussion about. I don't condone cheating at all, because if you say you're gonna be in a relationship, be in a relationship. If you're not gonna be in a relationship, it's okay. Because as I look at you, you all are 28 and 31 respectively. Mm-hmm. You have a lot of life ahead of you, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. You're gonna be here on this earth a while. Life is far too short and too long to be with somebody that's not gonna give you what you want. And I can tell you the one thing that she does not want is for you to bring another woman's disease into her house. I don't care if you're having an affair with her or a one-time hit it and quit it. That's just nasty, Mr. Okolo, just nasty.
And watch her germs down my drain.
But she's stuck in the past, like.
Baby, I'm gonna tell you something right now, Mr. Okolo. That is never going away. The fact that now you're not a woman, and I know that that's one of the things with you is you want your woman to take on traditional gender roles and take care of the family. Mm-hmm. One thing that a woman has to do when she goes to a checkup is she has to lay on a table and put her feet in stirrups so that she can get examined in the most intimate way.
I was there.
When she finds out that not only is she being examined in the most intimate way, and by the way, it's not the easiest examination, okay? It's not an easy examination. It oftentimes hurts. And when she comes out of that, they're gonna do lab tests. They're gonna take blood tests because that's her annual. She's gonna do things like get a mammogram. They're gonna make sure that her blood count is all right. They're gonna take her BMI. They're gonna do all kinds of tests that we need to take to make sure we're okay, that she doesn't have any cancer. And then they're gonna come back with lab results. They're gonna hand her a piece of paper, and on that piece of paper, I don't care what else is on there, it's gonna say, my man slept with somebody who was dirty.
In the summertime, she cheated on me.
And when you say cheated, tell me what you mean by cheating.
Sexual intercourse.
With another man?
With another man. And how did I find this out? She told me.
Do you think that it was a quid pro quo? Like you did this to me, now it's my turn to do it to you?
I saw how much pain she was in. I saw how hurt she was. That's when I decided to change. I assumed it was too late, but I still made that move because I felt like I was gonna lose my family. So that was that 4-year mark when I did that, and I decided to change. And I'm not gonna even lie, it wasn't in the best way of change. Yeah, I probably was playing the game a little bit, trying to figure out how to go about things as a father and a boyfriend. So recently, in the summertime, she cheated on me.
And when you say cheated, tell me what you mean by cheated.
Sexual intercourse.
With another man?
With another man. And,
Your Honor, I have not done half.
And I didn't find this out until December. And how did I find this out? She told me.
Mr. Okolo,
She...
do you think that it was a quid pro quo? Like you did this to me, now it's my turn to do it to you?
5 years later, if that's how you move, I can't comprehend that. Because I would think get back is get back, not 5 years later.
Well, let me tell you something about a woman.
And not while I'm in school trying to better our family.
Let me tell you something about a woman. Get back is get back.
But if get back is affecting your family, it's not get back, it's stupid.
No, it's get back is get back. You don't get to tell somebody when they can forgive you. And I can tell you for certain, when a partner gets cheated on, they may be able to, quote, forgive, but they never forget how it made them feel. You don't know how long it's gonna be?
She never forgave me. The whole time I was trying to be a good man, she constantly
At the end of the day, it doesn't stop there.
She constantly brought it up.
He's done many other things. Like, I feel trapped. He has family. I don't have any family like that.
So you literally depend on him for your familial interaction.
Yes. Because he has his, family right in the area. They don't live far from us. Why don't you call your family member to help, with the kids, They're there.
So are you not close with Mr. Okolo's family?
Yeah, I am.
She has my whole family blocked on social media, but then she expects to have some type of
It's social media, so what?
relationship with them.
Ms. Thompson, why do you have his entire family blocked on social media?
Because they're nosy. I don't like people in my business.
Well, now, wait a minute.
Wow.
Ms. Thompson, you can't ask for help and assistance from the man's family if you don't want to be bothered with them. That doesn't make any sense.
My social media is my social media, but
I agree with you.
if I'm texting you or talking to you, that's different. But it's just social media, so what if I have them blocked?
So in other words, you really don't want to be bothered with them and then you really don't want them in your business. It's okay. Listen, this is your house. This is your family. You can make those decisions, but you have to take ownership of those decisions. If you want to say, you know what, Judge Starr, they nosy, and I don't want them knowing what I'm doing. You have every right to say that. That is your social media. That is your home. But then you can't flip the switch and say, my husband's family or my man's family doesn't want to be bothered with me or they don't help out.
I'm blocked too.
Oh, you're blocked also?
I'm blocked also.
You don't want him to know your business either?
Nope, she got...
Why would you block the person that you're in a relationship with on social media?
Because he complained about everything on my page, everything I post. Like, he'll screenshot it and send it to me. Oh, why would you post this? Or why would you do that? Or I take a picture a certain way. Like, he complains about it.
So I'm trying to figure out where is the relationship here. Do y'all do anything together, Mr. Okolo?
Yeah, the real world.
No.
In the real
he don't
world,
take me out or nothing.
See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. I'm in school from
He don't help.
8 in the morning.
He don't help with the kids. I'm the mom and the dad.
Excuse me, I'm talking.
How many days a week are you in school?
5.
You don't think she cares?
She don't care. She told me
He didn't
she
care when
cheated
I
on
was in
me.
school.
She told
when
me
I was taking
she
tests
had-
for my classes, the kids would bother me and interrupt me while I'm, doing schoolwork, while he's sitting up there playing. I always got to change to accommodate him.
If you'd like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Missed a show? Watch full episodes on our streaming platforms and follow us on social media for exclusive content.
I'm in school from 8 in the morning to 3 p.m. Then I go to work from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. And this is almost an everyday thing, 5 days a week. And look how much she expects from me during this process. Instead of, in this year, helping me, sacrificing, cleaning a little extra, doing a little more for the kids, and going 50-50, like she says.
He plays the game all day. The kids run rampant, mess up the house.
But wait a minute now, I'm trying to figure out how he can play the game all day when he's working from, did you say 8 to 3?
He only worked like
I go
2
to
or 3
school,
days a week.
and I pick up shifts, because I have bills. But
If he ain't at school or work,
I go
he
to-
at home playing the game instead of spending
Because
quality
that's
time with the kids.
the
for me.
little time I have to myself. I still want to live. I still want to do the things
How many
I
days a
enjoy.
week are you in school?
5. 8 hours a
He
day.
just started going to school. I'm talking about before that. Even
Since August.
When did he start school, Ms. Thompson?
when did you start? Like August,
She
September?
don't know. She don't care. August.
I knew I was close.
You don't think she cares?
She don't care. She told me
He didn't
she
care when
cheated
I
on
was
me.
in school.
She told
when
me
I was taking
she
tests
had-
for my classes, because I went to school for criminal justice.
I didn't cheat on you when you were in school.
Anyway, when I was taking quizzes and tests for my classes, the kids would bother me and interrupt me while I'm, doing schoolwork, while he's sitting up there playing all day.
Clearly, your significant other feels some kind of way because of what you have done in the past. But you have to be willing to be the man that you say you are. Not just that you want to be, but you say you are now, Mr. Okolo. Are you ready to step up and be that man for her?
Yes, I am. But there's a but to that.
Where's the but?
This girl's been traveling all year, going to Atlanta every month, Mississippi, not just out of sight, out of mind. And I'm in school, and while she's out of town, I gotta figure out who's gonna watch the kids, or yeah, sometimes she might set up with my family, and she has family there that don't even help, but she's calling my family.
They don't help because
One moment, Miss.
She's calling
Thompson.
my family so she can go out of town and have a hot girl summer while I'm in school working hard, going to work. She's not making any sacrifices.
One moment, just want to ask one question. You just started school in the last year, right?
Yes.
All those things that you listed, who did that?
Both of us. She probably took care of the kids more, of course, because she's the mother. She's home more than me.
What do you mean, because she's the mother?
Because she's the mother that...
He think because I'm a woman, I'm supposed to do
I said that.
all these
I probably
things.
said it wrong. She's home more than me, though. She's
Okay.
the mother, and she's going to be naturally with
So
the
you're
kids
telling me
more.
she's the primary caregiver?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Do you both work outside the home?
Yes, yes.
So do you both need the double income to make the home work? Meaning nobody can sit on it behind, and you all live the lifestyle that you have.
No.
Everybody need to work.
Yes, Your Honor.
Was there a time when she had the bigger load?
Never was a time where she had the bigger load.
Ms. Thompson, was there a time when you had the bigger load?
I've always had the bigger load. I'm always making sacrifices. When I gotta work, he doesn't change his work schedule for me. I always gotta change my work schedule to accommodate him.
Because you don't work as much as me.
Something tells me, Mr. Okolo, you don't value the work she does as much as yours. That's
doesn't-
the difference.
She doesn't value
He
it.
think he better than somebody because he in nursing school.
I don't think that. That's
Yes, he
not
do.
true.
Well, I do think that Mr. Okolo has decided that he is going to try to better himself so that he can be a better partner in a relationship. But that's not just about where you work. It's not just about how much money you bring in. It's about the quality time that you spend with your family. Ms. Thompson, do you want this relationship to work, or are you done? And you know what? Sometimes you need to actually ask yourself that.
I really don't care if it do or don't.
But that's how she kind of does the whole relationship, just nonchalant.
No, that was not nonchalant.
I don't care if it
That
do
was
or
actually
don't.
very definitive. I think that was an answer. You know, because if someone asked me, did I want my relationship to work, my answer would be, oh, absolutely. The only thing that matters is making sure my family stays together and secure and happy. I could say that absolutely.
I would feel like that if he actually was helping me with the kids as far as discipline them. He better off going back home.
Mr. Okolo, Ms. Thompson, there is a time, a reason, and a season for every relationship. Sometimes it lasts a lifetime. Sometimes you come into each other's life for a specific reason. But sometimes a relationship is only there for a season. And your season has been almost a decade, but something tells me that the work you're going to need to do is not on how to stay together, but how to co-parent in a way that's going to be beneficial to your children, because the two of you are broken, and I'm not sure if it can be fixed. There's no trust, there's a lack of honesty, there's a lack of faithfulness, there's misogyny, and there's narcissism. And that is a recipe, a gumbo of failed relationship.
So you leaving?
Yep. I feel like it's not gonna work out because I don't trust you.
All right, it is what it is.
It's over. Like,
That's what it's
if we
going-
don't have trust, what do we have?
That's what it's gonna be.
You know, Robert, sometimes, no matter how long you've been together, you just need to not be together. I mean, I know it starts off love, love, but that was very clearly a match that was not going to be fulfilling to either one of them.
No, she's going now from hot girl summer to hot girl forever.
Yeah, and you know what? He needs to understand that his ambitions for nursing school may be a little too late.
Yes.